Hey, what's up? I just got up. It's Monday, and this is a late morning for me. Usually I try to be up by 9, but I didn't get up till 10 today. It's like that sometimes. So, first thing I like to share is that I get up and get online and see on Instagram where the Swedish electronic music label Lamour, and I've shown their records here. I've reviewed them because they sent them to me. So pleased that they have digitally released a track of mine for the first time. A track called Shump. And I'll leave the link, but it's a digital release. I got the news through Instagram, and it's exciting. It is exciting. I gotta move that. It does. It bothers me. I see it peeking out behind my head, and it distracts me. Yeah, I'm nuts. Again, I'd like to share that even though it's a little thing, but the fact of the music being embraced internationally and being released and recognized on the same level as any other music in the world is a dream come true for me. Seriously. I would dream about this stuff as a kid, and it's happening. This was the part I wanted, not the money. I've been thinking a lot about the last few big pieces of information that I've absorbed, where I've really caught up with, what's happening in who's who in hip hop, caught up, and some other things. And I'm just really glad to be the person I am. I'm not interested in money, no, and material. The material focus of the world we live in, that's not mine, does not interest me. I have these artifacts, mainly for the music, but because they're art pieces, not because they're worth something. That's fun to know. And it's cool that I have records that are worth money, but that ain't what it's about. So having my music released by other people around the world, it's big. It's big to me. It's huge. Okay? The last piece of music I got in for review is from Jazz in Britain. And Jazz in Britain is really, Matt and folks, you folks really, thank you so much for connecting with me, because you are literally sitting on a gold mine of amazing British music. This latest one, Chris Laurence, Ken Wheeler, some new ones. What we have here is this trumpeter, Chris Laurence, who got a hold of or was commissioned or somehow ended up getting the job to finish some pieces that Kenny Wheeler, the trumpeter, one of Britain's greatest jazz musicians, should be recognized. He should be in that way. But this fellow was tasked to finish these pieces written by Kenny Wheeler, and he did it. There are 3 pieces on here, and this is beautiful. He did a great job, number one, because I can tell they are Kenny Wheeler compositions. If you know Kenny Wheeler's playing and his realm, Kenny Wheeler is a deal. He's got a sound. It's fantastic, and it's just beautiful. The playing on here, it's like I ended up listening to the first play of this was a complete. I listened to the whole thing because it was so gorgeous, the feeling here also is sublime. Just the shit. It's the shit, okay? So Jazz in Britain, keep it coming, because this is top rate art, music, what the world needs now. Thinking about Kentucky. 200-mile path of a tornado Climate change is real. It sure is. A couple more things, I'm gonna get out of here. So again, my big news today, and I'm basically celebrating inside, is the release of a new track via Lamour Records in Sweden. I'll leave the link. It just really makes me happy. Something I bought not so long ago, taking a chance on it because it was priced way down at Grapefruit. Thank you, Rebecca. I haven't gone down there yet. Thank you. This is by Alexander Rishaug, Shadow of Events. I don't know anything about this artist, but this is incredibly good, and I do want to I mean it, this is... Do you like Eno? Do you like ambient music? Have you heard this album? I didn't know anything about it. This is gorgeous. This is simply gorgeous. This was one where I played it and I remarked to myself, wow. Came back to it after I did some work. I'm working in the studio. I've noticed that too as I look at my folders over the last 10 years, that consistently I get on a jag of writing in December, and it's happening again. But one of the few things I listened to last couple of days is this, Shadow of Events. This is good. Slowly unfolding, long washes of beautiful chords, and that fuzzy sound that kind of wraps around you. Ooh, damn, it's good. Hadn't played this in a while. This is a very unique album. Ike Yard was the name of the band. Factory America, the famous Manchester, England label, started up in America, and I believe this is their first American release. Now, what's interesting is this sounds super electronic, and it's really percussive and rhythmic, and it's like a motor running, but a really cool, funky motor, and it sounds really electronic. But as you listen, you start to listen, or I've listened, and I've noticed that's a bass guitar. That's a guitar plus drums and a synthesizer. Whereas they present it and it sounds like everything is electronic except for the drums. I think that's incredible. I think it's a highly overlooked record. If you like electronic music, Ike Yard. Really good. They made another record. It was nothing like this. Nothing like that. Okay. I'm going to stop there. And I think the thing I'd like to say on behalf of us people is holidays are a mix of joy and tragedy. And for a lot of us, a lot of tragedy. And so I'm hoping that whatever you all need to do to make this season better for you, to find a way to do that. Because, the traditions of buying presents and being super consumers, helping shops and helping business people make their quota for the year at the end of Christmas, that's not what Christmas is about. And yet that's what the whole focus of it is in our world. Buy. I hope you can find something of real value to focus on in your life now. Bring you some peace of mind. We all need that peace of mind, don't we?